Let's talk about the boys. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Most of the time, we don't give them much thought, unless, of course, they get hit by a stray football. But have you ever wondered why these incredibly important organs are just hanging there? Exposed to everything? It seems like a massive design flaw, right? If you were building a human from scratch, you'd probably put the family jewels in a titanium vault deep inside the body. But nature had other plans. Today, we're diving into the strange, high-stakes engineering of the testicles. Believe it or not, every man started his life with his testicles tucked safely inside his abdomen. During the early stages of growth, they hang out near the kidneys. But as you develop, a biological countdown begins. Around the 28th week of pregnancy, they start their grand migration. They descend through a small tunnel and settle into the scrotum. It's like a grand opening ceremony where the guest of honor moves from the VIP lounge to the outdoor patio. But why the move? Why aren't they kept inside where it's safe and warm? The answer is simple: temperature. Your internal body temperature is roughly 37 degrees Celsius. That's about 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. That's perfect for your heart and lungs, but for sperm production? It's a literal death trap. To manufacture healthy sperm, the testicles need to be about 2 to 3 degrees cooler than the rest of your body. If they stayed inside, the production line would overheat and shut down. So, they were moved outside to their own custom-built cooling tower, the scrotum. And look at the design. You might notice the skin down there is, well, wrinkled. Let's be honest, it's not winning any beauty contests. But in engineering terms, those wrinkles are brilliant. They increase the surface area to help heat escape. It's the exact same logic behind the heat sinks in a high-end gaming PC. It's not for the looks, it's for peak performance. But what happens when it gets cold? If you jump into a freezing lake, you'll notice a phenomenon we call shrinkage. This is where the cremaster muscle comes in. Think of this muscle as a smart pulley system or a sensitive thermostat. When the outside temperature drops, the cremaster muscle contracts. It pulls the testicles up closer to the body to steal some warmth. When things heat up, say, during a hot shower, the muscle relaxes, letting them hang lower to catch a breeze. This is also why tight underwear is a bad idea. If you're wearing briefs that are 3 sizes too small, you're essentially jamming the elevator. You're forcing them against your body and causing them to overheat. Give the boys some breathing room, their survival depends on it. Inside these 2 cooling towers are 2 of the most productive factories in the world. Factory line A produces sperm. Millions of them every single day. Factory line B produces testosterone. Testosterone is the alpha fuel. It's responsible for almost everything that makes a man, well, a man. We're talking about deep voices, Adam's apples, broad shoulders, and the ability to grow a beard. If your testosterone levels were to vanish, even a rugged action hero would start feeling like a fragile Victorian lady. But when you're firing on all cylinders with peak testosterone, you feel like you have a permanent mental buff. You've got the drive of a V8 engine and the focus of a guided missile. Now, you might think, okay, so they have a cooling system, but they still have zero physical protection. True. But they do have magic protection. In biology, we call this immune privilege. Imagine your body is a country and your immune system is a highly aggressive army. Usually, the army attacks anything it doesn't recognize. But certain areas, like the brain and the testicles, are high-security green zones. If the immune system's army were to enter the testicles and start a firefight with a virus, they would accidentally destroy the delicate sperm-producing cells too. To prevent this friendly fire, the body built the blood testis barrier. It's a high-tech firewall made of tightly packed cells. It basically tells the immune system, you can watch the perimeter, but you are not allowed inside. So, there you have it. The testicles are a masterpiece of biological engineering, part radiator, part smart elevator, and part high-security factory. They have the best software protection, which is the blood testis barrier, but they have the worst hardware protection. So, next time you're playing sports or just joking around with your friends, remember, the family jewels are precious, delicate, and literally irreplaceable. Watch the low blows, keep them cool, and protect the boys. It's your most important job.